Tonight we are going to a media opening for a new restaurant in Houston. Brad got invited. We're thinking we got invited because we love that place, Koala Kolaches. If you remember us going there all the time during our bulk, we met the woman who owns it. And I think she set us up to be invited to this media opening, which is awesome. We were so happy about it. And of course, we're gonna eat lots of good food, so.
What's the name of the place?
It's called FM Kitchen and Bar. So we're excited.
It's a date night. You never get to go on dates.
Yeah, this is like you're just taking me on a date because you got invited somewhere.
Well, it was a +1. You're lucky I picked you.
Who else would you have picked?
There's a lot of people.
I just ordered drinks at FM Kitchen Bar, and we got a watermelon mule and an FM punch. Yes, they're alcoholic. We just want you to try them. For the appetizer, we got wings. We got the spicy wings, and we got a Frito pie. If you don't know what a Frito pie is, it's like meat and Fritos, and it's like a big taco bowl. Thank you.
We just finished dinner. It was so good. The milkshakes were amazing. The brick chicken was awesome. So now it's time to fly the drone.
Did you have a good time on our date?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The restaurant itself had a pretty cool vibe, and they had the basketball game on. The food was very bar-esque, but some of it was elevated, like the brick chicken was definitely really good. But I am making a protein pancake because what I do when I go out to eat is I guesstimate the food. I find similar restaurants that are inputted, or MyFitnessPal that are inputted, and then I try to stay within calorie goals and not worry about macros as much, because one day isn't really going to make or break you if you're only doing it once a month or something. So that's my advice to you is, live your life. But if you're trying to cut, a good way to keep cutting, but to be able to enjoy those social events is really just worry about calorie totals rather than each individual macro. Also, another thing is one day of overeating a little bit won't kill you either. So say you can't track the food, or you just don't feel like tracking the food. One day is not going to kill you. Learn to make it a lifestyle. It's a lot easier to maintain something when it's a lifestyle and it's not so rigid and strict.
Right, it's long term versus like this short term.
And a lot of people saw that we had drinks tonight. I drank maybe a quarter or maybe a half of my drink. For alcohol, you can track it as a combination of carbs and fats to get, like, say it's 100 calories, so you can call that 25 carbs, or you can call it 15 carbs and what, 40, so like 4.5 fat. No, yeah, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, 4.5 fat. So you can do it as a combination. like that. Or like me, you could just be like, I had a drink and whatever, because I drink once every 6 months.
Did you say you were making a protein pancake?
Yeah, look at that thing.
Trying to hit that protein.
So yeah, my protein goal was a little bit low, and so I'm gonna have a couple hundred extra calories from protein. Well, it's probably not a couple hundred. Maybe it is. Whatever. So what I'm saying is, maybe just don't worry about being so strict with things. And
at times.
At times, yeah.
Take yourself seriously and.
You want to talk?
Yeah. I'm in my PJs. I was talking to Brad about this earlier, but like you do have to take your cut seriously. It doesn't matter what your goal is or if it's long term or not. You have to do the best that you can.
Hold on. Pancake flip. Nailed it.
Do the best that you can to hit your macros and lose weight like you want to. And if you see somebody doing an untracked meal, it doesn't mean that you get to as well. Like, you have to learn your body. We know our bodies pretty well, and so we know how they react and when we need some extra food if a certain meal is not gonna, you know, make us go overboard. But and that's just us. So to each,
and that's
to each their
thing.
own.
Yeah. Here, one more thing. So before we sign out for the night, just because someone else eats 4,000 calories and they're cutting doesn't mean you can eat 4,000 calories when you cut. Everybody's different, so you can't take, okay, someone eats 5 untracked meals a month and they're still losing weight. Well, you know, they're not you, and maybe you need a little bit more structure and than they do. Maybe they've been doing it longer and they understand how to do it more. So just remember that. Everyone's different. Find out what works for you. Be flexible. That's the point of flexible dieting. But at the same time, you gotta take your diet seriously. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you want to hear us talk about. Workouts, Navy stuff, Aubrey's work with special kids, or like, you know, if you want more advice on how to be flexible in your diet, let us know. And subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
We love you.
Bye. All right, so I'm editing the video right now, but my Instagram post was linked to Facebook, and it caused quite a firestorm of comments about people saying you can't drink alcohol when you're cutting, and all these negative effects based on lower testosterone and muscle synthesis, and all kinds of stuff, including things like you are going to store everything you eat as body fat for 2 days because your liver is processing it. I just want to go into this real quick. There's a lot of interesting articles out there published by like medical professionals, so you should always do your own research. But I will tell you, if you have one drink every week even, you're not going to screw up muscle synthesis. You're not going to lower your testosterone levels. Lane Norton did a video where he talks about how you really have to get to the effects of starting to feel the alcohol to get to the point where you're causing those negative, harmful effects. If you're having one drink as a social thing, you're not going to run into those effects. Now, there are people that are going to disagree with me, and there are people that I respect that are very knowledgeable that are going to disagree, and there are people that I respect very knowledgeable that will 100% agree with me. So the truth is, you're going to have to find what works for you, and there was a very heated discussion on my Facebook post about alcohol. So yeah, I just wanted to throw this in at the end of the video. I didn't want it to be too long. I actually have to go back to work, and I'm trying to get this video up for you guys. So thanks. We appreciate you. And remember, if someone has a different opinion than you, then hear them out, research it, and then you've got to make up your own mind. But always have an open mind to things. Thanks, guys.